Hi friends, it's Petra here with another HipKit Club video, and today I'm creating a grid design layout and I'm using quite a lot of the gorgeousness of the August kits. I'm using the main kit, the embellishment kit, the cardstock kit, the color kit, and I'm using that gorgeous honeycomb die cut. So let's get started. First I decide to cut out that honeycomb out of the cardstock kit, and I'm using the light and the somewhat darker blue. And the cardstock kit is always gorgeous, but this time I love those lemons, oranges. I don't, I call it lemons. It could also be oranges, whatever you prefer. But I love the background of this cardstock kit, and I always love the backgrounds. I think it's so clever to give a kit with cardstock and a usable background. So it's double the fun. So I have cut out some of those honeycombs in light and darker blue, and I'm creating a grid layout with torn paper because as you've seen in my last couple of vids, I am in my torn paper mood. And I'm tearing the paper in a way that the white won't show, so you have to um, tear the paper with the facing of the background facing towards you. So it's difficult to talk from time to time. And I want to have a little peak of yellow underneath. So I am layering the different rectangles, and I'm creating a grid with only 4 rectangles. You don't have to create a grid design with lots of squares or rectangles or circles. You can create a grid design with any shape, but I wanted to create one with 4 rectangles. And each of the rectangles I will layer a bit differently, and I'm layering 2 with the cardstock and 2 with the design papers from the main kit. So I'm sticking the layers together and I'm gluing the honeycombs just on a small piece because I also want to do some stitching on all the different pieces. So I'm marking the places of the different pieces with a pencil so I know where I can put my mixed media background. And this time we have a beautiful color kit. We always have a beautiful color kit, but it contains 2 different stencils and 2 different distress oxides. And I'm a huge fan of distress oxides, so I was like, yeah, when I saw the color kit. And I'm using both colors. It's saltwater taffy and squeezed lemonade. And look at how gorgeous that is. So I decided to mellow it all a bit down after I did some stitching on all the different pieces. And I just did some stitching with my sewing machine, but you can also do some hand stitching, of course. But I think that background is a bit too colorful, but I still want to have that saltwater taffy peeking underneath. So I'm using an old background stamp and just simply stamp over the stenciled parts. But since it's oxide ink, you can still see the background. It's a bit of opaque, so you can still see that saltwater taffy color and you can still see the lemons. So I like how that turned out. And in the embellishment kit there are these super gorgeous clear shapes. I really love them. But first I decide to use that piece of design paper for my title. You don't always have to use your alpha stickers or your puffy title stickers. this page is perfect to use as a title, and I don't want a huge title this time because I want everything to be in my grid. So I'm sticking that title down with a bit of foam tape just to give it a bit of elevation, and then I decide to stick all the different pieces down and also using a bit of foam tape. I always like it when you have some bits elevated. So one of my favorite things in the embellishment kit are these layered stickers. They are so cute. I cannot stop watching them. So I had to use one. They are really, I think they could also work really good on cards. So if you're a card maker, check them out because they are super gorgeous. So I'm simply putting down some embellishment, little puffy stickers, and most of it is from the embellishment kit. And I love those clear shapes because you can still see a bit of the background through them, and I really like that. It gives a bit definition, a bit more depth in your work. So I decided to also grab some chipboard from the main kit, and I really love that little text balloon, so I decided to use that also. And that's it. So I hope you like it. I hope you got some inspiration. If you have any questions, please let me know. Show us your work in our Facebook group, and check out all the different kits on our website. Everything is linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.